Male reader as Rimuru in Highschool DXD by AndrsFernando1. The young team of heroes, the mask heroes, were all atop of a cliff, and they were accompanied by Kumoko subordinates along with Rin, Ruby, Kalapal, Kuroka, Shintaro, Zijin, Apito, Kumara, Bunchat, Middlet, and even Mori and Gura were there as well. Now they were just waiting for one more person to arrive so they can go to their mission. The person they were waiting for finally arrived, and it was Eddie, who just came back giving a report to Rimuru. Shintaro, took you long enough sis, we've been waiting for you. Eddie, sorry to keep you waiting everyone, but I finally gave my report to Lord Rimuru and we can finally get started to the mission to get rid of the hero faction once and for all. Kuno, that's right, those fake heroes will pay for trying kidnapping my mother and trying to use her for their experiment. They called herself heroes, but they are not heroes in my eyes. Falfa. Yeah, those guys are not true heroes, they're nothing more but fakes, that just want fame and power. Shalsha. We remember what Papa told us what being a hero really means. Flashback. Falfa. Shalsha. Papa. Rimuru. What is it, sweethearts? Shalsha. Can you please train us? Rimuru. Train you. Falfa. We want to become strong like you and Mama so we can protect everyone and become heroes just like those heroes from the Super Sentai series you introduced us since we were 3. Shalsha. So can you please train us? Falfa. Shalsha. Please Papa. Rimuru has a proud look, seeing both of his daughters wanted him to train them, and how could he not say no to his precious daughters for how adorable they are begging him. Rimuru. Okay sweethearts, I'll train the both of you to protect others, making the both of you strong enough to protect yourselves from anyone who would try to harm the both of you, and making the both of you as heroes. Falfa. Shalsha. Yay. Thank you Papa, we love you. Rimuru. I love the both of you as well sweethearts, but remember you too, being a hero it isn't all fun and games, and let me tell the both of you what my grandpa once told me. Being a hero isn't about letting others know you did the right thing, it's about knowing you did the right thing. Always remember those words, okay? Falfa. Shalsha. Okay. End of flashback. Shalsha. We always remember those words that Papa told us, and we intend to keep those words to make him proud. Zijin. Those are very wise words as expected to Lord Rimuru. We should go now to stop the hero faction. The 6 of you Kuno, Falfa, Shalsha, Kumo, Sakura and Taiga, it's suit up. Kuno, Falfa, Shalsha, Kumo, Sakura, Taiga. Right? It's mask hero time. They were already suit up wearing their special unique kimonos, and they already have their mask on. Now it's time for them to get moving and stop the hero faction once and for all. Everyone all got teleported at Nikon Castle and keeping their presence hidden, and watch what is happening now. It seems the Grimoire peerage got beaten by the hero faction, and Issei is the only one standing in his balance breaker surrounded by the hero faction, and he trying to come up with a way to beat them. Taiga. It looks like those guys need some help, we should go there and attack the enemy while they are distracted. Kuno. Great idea Taiga. Let's attack them all at once everyone. Just as everyone were about to jump into action, Issei raised his hands up and screamed at the top of his lungs and said, Issei. S. Summon. Summon, boobs. Everyone has sweat coming from their foreheads, and then a red pillar of light came through. It shot into the sky, and it expected. Coming out of it was a almost naked Rias. Rias. What's going on? Hold on, where am I? Issei, did you summon me to Kyoto? Rin. Hold on, isn't that Rias Grimoire? What is she doing here? Better yet, why is she almost naked? A moment later, Rias' bra had fallen off. Immediately the males of the group cover their eyes. Kuroka cover Rin eyes, and Ruby did the same to Shintaro. Both of them didn't want their husband-boyfriend to see another woman's breast. Granto. Why is tiny man summon red-haired lady with no bra on? Mato. I don't know, big guy, whatever weird shit he's up to, I don't like it. Ragna. None of us do, but I can probably guess it has to do with something perverted. And Ragna was right. What came next? They heard what came out at Issei's mouth. Issei. Bucko, please let me touch your titties. Everyone was shocked and they were disgusted from what Issei just say. Mori. The hell did that motherpacker just say? Gura. Yeah, what the pack? Shalsha. Pervert. Shintaro. That guy the first swear he is such a pervert. Rin. I can't believe this pervert is the Red Dragon Emperor. I really feel bad for Diedrich for having this pervert as his host. Mori. Seriously, this guy is the Red Dragon Emperor. Ruby. Unfortunately yes. Mittelt. I'm lucky I'm not a part of his harem. The Grimori spoiled princess had offered me to stay with them at the Hyodo residence that looks like a 6-story house, but I declined that offer because if I go there I had to deal with that pervertedness. Taiga. This is really a waste of our time. The enemy is already distracted. That should be our chance to strike at them. Kumo. Taiga is right, let's not waste any more time and attack the enemy already. Kuno. Alright, let's just getting started. Falfa, you're up. Falfa. Right, solar flare. Issei was about to poke Rias's nipples to power himself up until a flash of light blinded everyone. Issei. My eyes. It's so bright I can't see Rias' boobs. Rias. What's going on now? Where is this light coming from? Everyone were confused of what is going on. The hero faction were also confused and they were also got blinded from the light. Suddenly Cao Cao got sent flying from a powerful punch by Sakura. Sakura. Take this spear, guy. Everyone suddenly got their vision back, but the hero faction were all getting attacked one after another. Everyone else that are not getting attacked watch as the hero faction were all getting beaten. Jean. Damn it, we shouldn't have gotten our guard down and these people came out of nowhere and outnumber us. Cao Cao is in trouble, we must go and look for him. Jean tried to ran off looking for Cao Cao, but she was suddenly stopped by multiple light spears that she managed to avoid getting hit. She looked up to her attacker thinking that might have been Irina, but it was actually Mittelt who is looking down on Jean with a smug look and waving her finger. Mittelt. I don't think so, you're not going nowhere. It will soon to be your funeral, so you're going to die, so sorry not sorry, it's just orders. Hearing this, Georg was planning to stop Mittelt by trapping her in a barrier, fire multiple magic circles at her and save Jean, but he failed to notice a pistol was pointing at his head and behind him was Mato and she spoke with no emotion in her tone. Mato. Sayonara, bitch. Georg didn't have time to react, Mato already pulled the trigger and killed him. The others were shocked, especially the hero faction members, seeing their most powerful magician was killed. Enraged, see another member of their group kill. First it was Leonardo, now it was Georg. Heracles went to rush to attack Mato to avenge his fallen friend. Siegfried tried to stop him, but he was being overwhelmed by Ragna, Apido, Bunchat, Rin, Ruby, Kulpal, Kuroka, Kumara, Shintaro, Eddie, Mori and Gura. They were too much for him to handle. They cut off all his 6 arms, dropping all his swords, and Ragna did the final blow and slice his head off, killing him instantly. Heracles was about to throw a punch at Mato, but he was then stopped by multiple blue chains constraining him. He looked Mato, seeing she was the one who made these chains appeared, and he tried to break himself free by grabbing the chains, but his hand got burnt when you touch them. Mato. Granto, how about you handle this guy? We do not want him to cause us trouble, don't we? Granto. I would love to help you. Granto wouldn't let this man hurt Granto's friend. Granto walked up to Hercules and cracking his knuckles, getting ready to beating the hell out of him. Granto. Granto will break you until all of your bones are broken. Meet Granto's fury of punches. Granto smash. The sound of screaming and bones being crushed all being heard for everyone to hear, and everyone present there. The Grimori peerage had no words to say if you're being grateful that they're being helped or should they be feeling bad for the hero faction. Issei. Damn, I don't know if I sure feel bad for the hero faction or not, but these guys stole my time to shine, to unlock my full potential by poke Rias's nipples to power myself up. Granto stop his punches. Then he turns to Issei and had an annoying look. Granto. Can Granto crushed tiny man. I don't like him one bit. Mato. Do it. Gura. Do it. Mato. Gura. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Granto beginning to walk towards Issei, but he was then stopped by Eddie. Eddie. As much that we hate the pervert, he is not our main target to get rid of. Understand. Granto. I understand. Granto will spare tiny man, but just this time because Granto's friend said so. Issei. Why does this guy keep calling me that? Hercules' body was in so much pain and he was planning to use a bit of the strength he has left to fire and attack at Granto from behind until he heard a familiar voice. Shelty. My, I'm surprised that you're still alive. I guess Granto's beatings wasn't enough to kill you, I might as well do his job for him. He turned to see Shelty, who was giving him a evilly smile. He immediately recognized her as the one who killed Leonardo in front of his teammates, and that made him so angry that he wanted to kill her for what she did. Hercules, why you murderer? Shelty, grasp heart. Hercules instantly died by his heart being crushed from Shelty's favorite deadliest attacks she learned from her father. Jean been fighting Mittelt and she was starting to get tired and haven't gotten any hits from her. She was started getting frustrated and was about to activate her balance breaker until Shelty shows up. Shelty, hey Mittelt, mind if I take care of this one for you? Mittelt, sure, go right ahead, I was starting getting bored. Jean, you're that vampire who killed Leonardo. Shelty, oh yes, that boy that I rip his head off, his blood was kinda tasty, I wonder if yours taste better than his. Jean, you're going to pay for killing him. Die vampire. Just when Jean was about to pierce Shelty's heart, she suddenly got stabbed in her mouth and coughing a lot of blood from her mouth. Her attacker was none other than Shelty's guardian knight Koba, who stood by Shelty's side. Koba, no one dares harm my lady, those who try harming the daughter of my creator Lord Ains shall die by my blade. He removed his blade from Jean's mouth and her lifeless body fall to the floor. Cao Cao finally woke up for being unconscious, then he looks to his teammates and he widened his eyes seeing all of them were killed off. Using his spear to get himself up and glared at the people who kill his teammates, then hear a familiar voice of the same person who gave him a surprise punch. Sakura, well, it seems that you're finally awake, spear guy. Turning to look to see six the young mask heroes glaring at Cao Cao behind their mask. Cao Cao, don't tell me a bunch of children were the ones that knocked me out. Kuno, it's over Cao Cao, you're outnumbered. Your teammates are all gone and pretty soon the hero faction will be no more. Cao Cao, that voice, can it be the princess of Kyoto Kuno? Surprised to see you again, but what did you mean by my group will be no more? Kuno, you will have to find out for yourself when my papa gets here and kick your butt. Cao Cao, so the Void Dragon God is coming here. I've been wanted to have a rematch with him and this could be my chance to get my revenge and show him the new power I obtain once he gets here. They were all getting ready to fight, but then they all turned to see a portal open up and out came Isis along with Milam, Vajra the Gwar wolf, and a woman with purple skin that has a thick black horn protruding from the center of her forehead. She has large yellow eyes and dark purple hair tied into a ponytail, as well as a noticeably curvaceous figure with massive breasts. She wore a dark robe with thick woolen borders and a collar that reveals much of her cleavage. Isis, hello Cao Cao, we meet again and it looks like you need some assistance, but never fear. I am here. Cao Cao, which of the mirrors? Isis, what a pleasant surprise seeing you here. Have you come to assist me? It would have been better if you were here earlier, then I wouldn't have lost all of my team members. Isis, apologies for the delay, we had some trouble. One of my group had disobeyed my orders and we lost a few of our army. And for your answer, yes, I am here to assist you and I do apologize for not coming here in time. By the way, do you still have that orb I gave you? Cao Cao, yes I do. But I'm only going to use it when the Void Dragon God arrives here, then I'll get to use it and have my revenge and not be humiliating a second time from him. Isis, fine, I won't be telling you to use it now, do as you wish with it. Processing all this information, the six young mask heroes now know this woman's name is Isis, the Witch of the Mirrors, and listening to her conversation with Cao Cao, mentioning something about a orb that Cao Cao is planning to use it when Rimuru arrives. They don't know who are the other people or with Isis, but one of them looks like Ranga and that caught them by surprise and they wonder why is there a Ranga lookalike with them. Suddenly everyone all look at the sky, seeing Rias covered in the bright red pillar of light emitting from her. The light dies down as Rias had disappeared. Then they all look at Issei, his strength starting to increase, his armor starts to glow as it change into new armor. Issei, get ready for me to kicking your ass Cao Cao, I have the power of Didrag and Opaya on my side. Ah. Cao Cao, oh I forgot about the Red Dragon Emperor, he can at least give me a warm up until the Void Dragon God arrives. Issei promoting himself to night move at sonic speed trying to deliver a punch at Cao Cao, who quickly blocked the punch using his spear in time, then the two started to duke it out. Isis, well then while those two are fighting the four of you can deal with these children. Milam, I'll fight those two that are wearing the blue and green mask. They seem to have caught my attention for some reason and I really want to fight them. The purple ogre, They don't seem that strong to me, but I guess I'll fight the ones that are wearing the pink, yellow and white mask. Vajra. Well, looks like me the Gwar Wolf will take care of the one wearing the red mask. This will be so easy 2 against 1. Isis. Well, that settles then. I'll be watching all of you, how well all of you perform. With that she vanished without a trace before she give a glance at Milam to not screw things up. Kuno. It looks like we're gonna be fighting these people. Sakura. Yeah, but are you sure we should take them? We don't know how strong they are. Falfa. I'm sure we can handle them. If we must, we all just have to go all out if they are too much for us to handle. Taiga. Well, let's not waste any time. I really wanna fight that ogre lady for looking down on us. I find it very insulting that she think that we are weak, but we are not. Milam. Hey, you two with the blue and green mask, let's fight in the air. I'm curious to know how strong you two are, Noda. So do not keep me waiting, okay? Milam said with her usual childish tone and flew to the air. Falfa and Shalsha just follow her, flying in the air until Milam stopped, and they did the same. Milam, before we start, can you two please remove your mask? The two were confused for her request. Shalsha, why do you want us to remove our mask? Milam, because I know you two are hiding your strength wearing those masks, and I have a good eye of knowing people hiding their strength. So there's no point of hiding how strong you three are. The twins seemed surprised how Milam knows they were hiding their strength using their anti-magic mask. Regardless, there was no point at hiding and they removed their mask. This gave Milam a chance to take a good look at their facial features, and she had a look of surprise once she seen their face. Milam, so those twins are Rimuru's kids, they look just like him. They seem quite strong. They could be as strong as me before I ever became a demon lord, but I at least want to see it with my own eyes. I am just really happy for my bestie having a family of his own and having strong daughters that they're totally my cousins now. Milam, oh wait, before we get to fighting, can I at least know your names, and do you two have any cool titles as well? Falfa and Shalsha look at each other, then they nodded in agreement. Falfa, I guess it will hurt to tell her about us. Milam, great. Once you two are done, I'll introduce myself to the both of you, and my title is that a deal? Falfa Shalsha, deal. They start introduce theirself. The first one to start, what Falfa? Falfa, my name is Falfa Tempest, the blue destruction blazing dragon, firstborn child of Rimuru Tempest and Tiamat Tempest. Shalsha, I am her younger sister Shalsha Tempest, the green demolition inferno dragon, second-born child of Rimuru Tempest and Tiamat Tempest. Milam, wahahaha. Great titles, but now it's my turn. I am Dragonoid, also known as the Destroyer, the Demon Lord Milam Nava. And it's nice to meet the both of you, Noda. Kazuma. Hi, my name is Kazuma. Hey, wait. Why don't I sound as cool as these guys here? Take 2. Milam, since we're now done with the introductions, let's start this fight already. With that they began to fight in air. Taiga, Sakura and Kumo were now going to face the Lady Ogre, while Kuno will be fighting both Vajra and the Gwar Wolf. The Purple Ogre, let's see if you three brats can you give me a good fight. I bet you three won't last long. I am an aggregate of ogres. Call me Datameki. Now it's time for you three to know your place. Taiga, come on guys, let's show this lady what we're made of. Let's not let her talk down to us any longer. Sakura, Kumo, right. Vajra, yo Gwar Wolf, how about I use that unique skill I acquired to make the both of us stronger? Gwar Wolf, I don't like you using that skill on me, but since that will make me stronger, I guess I have no choice but to agree to letting you use it. Kuno was just standing there listening to their conversation, and she had a plan up her sleeve once those two are done planning whatever they are planning to do. Then Vajra spoke to her with a mocking tone. Vajra, behold weakling, this is the power of our unique skill Magic Wolf Summon. Allow me to demonstrate our power. Magic Wolf Unification. Black lightning cover around both Vajra and the Gwar Wolf as Gwar Wolf then jump at Vajra's body, and as they fused to merge together, what stood in place was a bipedal Ranga. Vajra Gwar Wolf, witness our combined might, we have become the ultimate being. Now fear us, we won't show no mercy, once we'll tear you to shreds, ha ha ha. The Vajra and Gwar Wolf fusion thought it had scared the yokai princess, but to its disappointment it heard Kuno laughing at them, and that really got it confused and angry at the same time. Vajra Gwar Wolf, what's so funny? Why are you laughing at us? You should be scared at our greatness. Kuno, haha. Sorry, but you guys just really don't scare me, not at all. That trick you guys just did was cool and all, in fact I can also do that too. Vajra Wolf, Nani. Kuno, you said you have a unique skill called Magic Wolf Summon. Well, I have something similar to that and it's called Unique Skill Demon Wolf Summon. Kuno activated the skill and what she's summoning standing behind her was none other than Ranga. The Vajra and Gwar Wolf fusion was surprising Ranga here in the part of the bipedal fusion. The Gwar Wolf was furious to see him and he really wants to have its revenge against Ranga. Ranga, hello Princess Kuno, seems that you have finally summoned me using the skill Lord Rimuru gave you. Kuno, I did Ranga the first, am glad that you are here by my side. Now let's beat these guys together as one. Demon Wolf Unification. Just like Vajra and the Gwar Wolf fuse, Kuno and Ranga fused together, but this time not as a bipedal Ranga, instead it's just Kuno, but her appearance has changed a bit. By combining with Ranga, her strength has increased tremendously and she was releasing an immense aura that strikes fear on her foes. Zejin and the others were all surprising seeing this turn of events and they can only just praise Kuno, knowing she can win this fight. The Vajra and Gwar Wolf fusion was in disbelief, it didn't want to stand down on this fight with this new opponent. Kuno Aranga, I hope you are ready, cause we will defeat you to submission to know your place. And to show that we are superior to you in being the strongest fusion who can outmatch you. Vajra Gwar Wolf, you don't scare me. You two may have fused together but there can only be one powerful fusion and that is me. Kuno Aranga, we'll just see about that. The Kunoa and Ranga fusion unsheathed her sword and she was in a battle stance while the Vajra and Gwar Wolf fusion sharpened his claws, body cover in black electricity, and he couldn't wait getting this battle started. Both fusion jump in the air, move in high speed, striking and blocking one another attacks. While Falfa and Shalsha were fighting Milam, they had sensed Kuno has gotten stronger when she fused with Ranga and they were really impressed of her development. Shalsha, looks like Kuno has grown a lot stronger. Guess it's our turn to show these guys how strong we really are. Falfa, you're right sis, it's time for us to power up. Now playing Power Up, Super Zenkaiser. There should be a GIF or video here. Update the app now to see it. Falfa Shalsha, it's Super Saiyan time. Issei was still fighting Cao Cao, then he looked up at the distance having his jaw drop seeing both Falfa and Shalsha went Super Saiyan. Issei, how is that even possible? This makes no sense at all. Milam had a look of amazement, making things much interesting for her. Milam, whoa, that is so cool. Their strength has increased, this is really getting a lot interesting right now, I am just so excited. I wonder what other surprises did they have. In a blink of an eye the twins were already in front of Milam and at the same time they both sent a punch at her. Falfa, Veldora killing art style, Sea Dragon's roar. Shalsha, Veldora killing art style, Sky Dragon's roar. Milam, wait, did they just say Veldora? Milam was caught off guard, she got sent blasted away from the two attacks sending her crashing to a mountain. Milam got out of her shock and she was in so much excitement. She flies towards back at the twins and power herself up but holding back a little bit to not try to kill them but having a fun spar with them. Milam, wahahaha, not bad you two, you both got me off guard right there. Now show me what else you two have, and hit me with everything the both of you got. Both twins wasted no time and rushed towards Milam throwing hands at her and they felt excitement fighting with her. Taiga had her tiger features out and electricity cover around her body as she rushed at Dotameki. Both were throwing punches and kicks at one another and Dotameki tried to swing her weapon at Taiga but she managed to use her bladed tail knock it out of Dotameki's hand. Taiga immediately rushed towards Dotameki trying to send a kick to her only for the both of them trading blow that made a small shockwave. Dotameki grabbed her leg and throw her to the air only for Sakura caught Taiga in her philoleel form and Kumo was riding on her back. Sakura used a wind attack by flapping both of her wings, creating wind blades that slashes Dotameki's entire body with a lot of cuts. Taiga, Sakura and Kumo were then surprised to see Dotameki's entire injuries were started to regenerate and she had a cocky grin on her face. She then raising her hand and countless walls of mirrors appear everywhere. Taiga, mirrors, or a wall, whatever, I'll just smash them. Dotameki, I won't be beaten by you. Mighty soul glares. The mirrors started glowing and all of them fire purple beams at the trio of heroes. There was a big explosion with the beams went in contact with them and Dotameki smiled thinking that she had got them. Dotameki. Haha. You children should have known your place and that is what happened when you mess with me. When all the smoke were clear Dotameki went wide-eyed seeing they were still alive and they were protected by multiple shield around them that Sakura created in time. Sakura. Man, that was a close one. It was a good thing I made all these shields appeared in time. Dotameki was furious and she was planning to use her mighty soul glares attack again but Kumo used her evil eyes destroying all the glass. Kumo. I don't think so, we're not letting you use that same attack again. Sakura hit her with all your shields. Sakura. Roger that. Air strike shield. The shields that were protecting Taiga, Sakura and Kumo all began to heading towards Dotameki and she was getting hit and injured by all of them. Dotameki. Fools, don't forget I can regenerate so there's no chance for you to win. Kumo. Not if I had to do something about that. Kumo teleported in front of Dotameki and binds her in her web then Kumo used one of her evil eyes, sealing evil eye to seal Dotameki ability to regenerate. Dotameki. What did you do to me? My injuries are not healing, what have you done? Kumo. I sealed your regenerated ability so you won't regenerate from your injuries. So is too bad for you and good thing for us. You're pretty much gonna be our punching bag for now on. Dotameki. No I don't want to believe it. Taiga. Believe it. Now it's time for you to know your place. Both Taiga and Sakura were already closer to Dotameki. Sakura kicked Dotameki in the side and Taiga punched her in the face. The impact from the punch was so hard it broke Dotameki horn off. The fusion of Kunoa and Ranga Keppa avoiding getting slashed by the Vajra and Gwar Wolf fusion with a calm look, while the other fusion keep on missing his target and it was getting furious at this. Vajra Gwar Wolf. Damn it, hold still. You're too slow. You can't even get a single hit at me and you call yourself the ultimate fusion. Well, that was probably just a big fat lie. You're probably hiding the fact that you're the weakest fusion and I am just stronger than you. Vajra Gwar Wolf. Shut up, just die already. The Vajra and Gwar Wolf fusion created several large black balls of electricity and launch all of them at the Kunoa and Ranga fusion. What happened next brought shock of disbelief of the bipedal Ranga. A giant head of Ranga appeared behind the Kuno fusion and it began to devouring every single one of the black balls of electricity. After it was done eating, it opened its mouth and fires back all the electric balls to the bipedal Ranga which didn't have time to react and got hit by its own attacks. After that, the Kunoa and Ranga fusion was holding a large purple ball of chakra that is covered in black lightning. Then the Kunoa and Ranga fusion rushed towards to the heavily injured bipedal Ranga and slammed it down at his chest. Kunoa Ranga. Black lightning Rasengan. The Rasengan made contact with the bipedal Ranga as it screams in pain but the Kunoa and Ranga fusion wasn't done yet. Moving at a burst of speed she stabbed the bipedal Ranga using the katana. Vajra Gwar Wolf. Ah. Damn it, it hurts like packing hell. Kunoa Ranga. This is the end for you. It was fun while it lasted. At least we know which of us is the strongest fusion and that is me, Kanoga. Goodbye and have a nice slice. The Kunoa and Ranga fusion now known as Kanoga sliced the Vajra and Gwar Wolf fusion in half. As the two half splits apart both Vajra and the Gwar Wolf were laying on the ground with so much injury on their bodies. Meanwhile, Falfa Shalsha. Veldora killing art style. Twin flame dragon fist. The twin golden dragons heading straight to Milam only for her grabbing their heads and slam their heads together causing the dragons' bodies to be destroyed. Falfa. Hadoken. 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 Milam kept slapping all the Hadokens away while having too much fun. Shalsha. Shoryuken. Milam move her head away from a Shoryuken to the face then Shalsha then use another move. Shalsha. And then, Tatsumaki Senpukyaku. Milam managed to dodge Shalsha trying to do a spin kick attack at her. Milam. Haha, you missed. Falfa. Think again. Tetsuzanko. She failed to notice Falfa and got hit from behind by her. Now Falfa and Shalsha were both charging their next attack and when it was done charging they both launched their same attacks at Milam. Falfa Shalsha. Twin Kamehameha. The two Kamehameha launched towards Milam who did not move an inch and got hit directly by the two attacks, causing an explosion making a cloud of smoke that made everyone unable to see. End of music. Mori. That was awesome. Did you see all that? First they did some Street Fighter moves, then they used the Kamehameha. Those kids are crazy strong. Gura. I know, right? After this we should probably do a stream, play some Street Fighters and play Dragon Ball Xenoverse too. Mori. Hell yeah, can't wait doing all that. Both Falfa and Shalsha power down in their base form and thought they defeated Milam, but when all the smoke were clear, to their shock she was alright and unharmed. Falfa. I can't believe it. She took a direct hit on of our full power Kamehameha and she must be really strong. Shalsha. And she may have been holding back and we don't know how strong she really is. I just hope she isn't a threat to us and to Mama and Papa. Milam. Wahahaha. That was a lot of fun. I really have enjoyed fighting the two of you. You two look just like Rimuru and must be really proud of how strong the both of you are. Falfa. Wait a minute, you know Papa. Milam. Of course I know him, I'm his best friend and his bestie. Rimuru. It seems that you three are having fun. The three of them look up to see Rimuru and next to him was Tiamat, who had a worry expression and came down hugging her daughters, then checked the both of them if they were alright. Tiamat. Falfa, Shalsha, my babies, are you both alright? Did she hurt you? Please be honest with me, I'll make sure she will pay if she did harm you both. Falfa. We're fine Mama, she didn't hurt us. Shalsha. We were just having fun, that's all, and she had no intention to harming us. Milam. Yeah, what she says. I swear in my father's name I had no intention on harming them, miss. And I wouldn't be harming anyone who is practically family to me. This brought Falfa, Shalsha and Tiamat to be confused. Then they look at Rimuru to see if he knows anything. Tiamat. Rimuru, do you know anything who this little girl is? Rimuru. Yes, I do know her, and allow me to introduce the three of you to Milam Nava. She is the daughter of my deceased older brother, meaning she is my niece. Milam. And don't forget to tell them that we are besties. Rimuru. Oh yes, as she is also my bestie, another word to call us best friends. Tiamat. Falfa and Shalsha now finally understand and they were surprised of this new information. Happy to meeting another new family member of mine, but sad knowing I have a deceased sibling that I never told them about. Rimuru. There's something I'm gonna be doing right now. While all this is done, I do wanna talk to you about something, Milam, and it's about my past and also helping you with something that you were going through, okay? Milam stood there quietly, having her head down, but she did give a nod and respond on my request. I descended down to the ground and see Kumo, Sakura, Taiga, Kuno and Ranga running up to me. Kumo. Uncle Rimuru, you're here. Taiga. Hey sensei, you really have missed out how awesome we were. Kuno. Papa, you should have seen me and Ranga fuse together and we defeated a Ranga look-alike, that little scrawny goblin boy. Rimuru. I had heard I have received a message from Zejin who told me everything that happened, and needless to say I'm just really proud of all of you. You all have gotten stronger and defeated these opponents as a team, and I'm just going to say great work, mask heroes. All of them were happy being praised by me, and I look at the unconscious bodies of the individuals Zejin told me, but I noticed one of them is missing. Rimuru. Where is the body of the look-alike Ranga? Ranga. The other me somehow got away when we didn't notice him. May I go for a search to track him down, master? Rimuru. No, just leave him right now, I'm gonna be focusing on these two and return them back when they once were. I ask all of them to stand back and I begin the process. I first start with Vajra and put my hand on his head as his body started to glow, and when it dies down, Vajra's skin color was once black was back to his original skin color green. He begins waking up and felt a lot of pain all over his body. Vajra. Oh man, of my body hurts like hell. The pain feels like Master Hikuro training, but much worse. Rimuru. Hey there Gobta, glad that you're finally up. Vajra. Now Gobta quickly stand up straight once he noticed me. Gobta. Lord Rimuru. It's really you, I'm happy to see you, my lord. Rimuru. Great to see you too Gobta, but you should lay down, you're probably a lot of pain. Gobta. Yeah, I probably should lay down. Ranga. I'm glad you're finally back to your senses, kid. Gobta. Oh Ranga, I'm glad to see you too, pal, it felt like forever that I haven't seen you. I let the both of them to catch up while I turn my attention to Dodameki, and just like Gobta I begin the process, regaining her memories and changing her appearance. And once the procedure was done, Dodameki grew a new horn and became narrower. She lost her vicious appearance and became a beautiful woman, with a slender and voluptuous body, and a height of 170 centimeters. She slowly beginning opening her eyes that were once yellow now back to purple. Once our eyes met she felt like she wanted to cry and didn't want to believe she was dreaming. Dodameki, Lord Rimuru. Is it really you my lord or is this a dream? Rimuru. You're not dreaming, this is real and it's really me and welcome back Shion. Dodameki now back who she really is Shion, Rimuru first secretary and bodyguard who is happy being by his side like they haven't seen each other in centuries. Rimuru. You should get some rest, there is a lot of complicated things for me to explain but I could be done later understand. Shion. Yes, if that is what you ordered then I will follow your order Lord Rimuru. I look at my other subordinates and order Zejin and Eddie to take Gobta and Shion to the labyrinth so they can recover. Now it was time for me to settle with a certain fake hero who likes to cause trouble with his personal envision that no one really gives a crap about. Sun Wukong and Yu Long had already arrived a while ago and it looks like Cao Cao looks pissed really because Sun Wukong give a boost of his strange to Issei and fires a energy blast at Cao Cao in the face. Now I know what's going to happen next and I gotta put a stop to it. Cao Cao, Red Dragon Emperor. Spear. Holy spear that can even pierce the gods. The ideals of the king of domination that sleeps within me. Cao Cao suddenly feels someone tapping his shoulder and he turned to look but receives getting punched in the face. He turned to look who punched him but he was surprised to see it was Rimuru who is giving him a cold glare. This was finally his chance to get his revenge. Cao Cao was about to pull out something from his pocket but then Rimuru spoke. Rimuru. I'm not letting you finish that chant of yours Cao Cao. Your days of playing heroes are over, I already have taken care of the rest of your entire group meaning the hero faction are no more. This got Cao Cao attention then he looked at Rimuru and wanted to get some answers. Cao Cao, what did you say? What exactly did you do to my faction? Rimuru, you heard me. You remember my warning did you? I did warn you if you come near my family again I will kill you and wipe out your entire hero faction members from the face of the earth. And you ignored that warning I gave you and this is the consequences of your actions. The death of all hero faction members was the cost of your arrogance, envisioned, delusions, manipulative and most importantly racism to other races was the cause of your downfall. Cao Cao fall to his knees not wanted to believe this bombshell of information he just received. Everything he worked for making many sacred gear users to join the hero faction to destroy the other factions was shatter in pieces all because of one individual that took everything for him, everything he worked for. And that person is standing in front of him who is looking down on him and that is Rimuru Tempest the Void Dragon God. Cao Cao, you bastard. You will pay for wiping out my entire faction. Once I'll kill you all go ahead your family and anyone else you love. Die. In blind rage Cao Cao throws the god-killing spear the true Longinus in intense speed that was heading directly at Rimuru. Time moves slowly for Rimuru as true Longinus was close enough he simply grabbed the spear and throw it back at Cao Cao. Time moved normally as the spear changed direction to Cao Cao who went to wide-eyed seeing his spear was now heading towards him. Cao Cao, oh. Everyone were all shocked specifically Grimoire Peerage even Sun Wukong seeing his former student getting stabbed by his own weapon but he had it coming for him and this is the punishment he deserves. Rimuru walk up to Cao Cao who got pierced by the true Longinus and stuck in a large boulder. Rimuru, how does it feel? Getting stabbed by your own weapon. Cao Cao can only grit his teeth in pain. Rimuru, stings, doesn't it? Well good riddance. You deserve to die in a slow painful death. Rimuru walks away leaving Cao Cao who is slowly dying. Cao Cao, no I refuse to die. This could not be my end not until I get my refund. He reach out from his pocket and pull out something that looks like a small purple orb. What he done next he swallow it whole and in a few seconds he certainly got a surge of power that got everyone's attention. Cao Cao, all who had defined me will receive judgment and I will soon become the new god of humanity. Everyone all cover their eyes as the light was getting brighter and brighter until it died down. Standing in Cao Cao place was a armored figure who was releasing a large amount of aura that made everyone tremble in fear. Rimuru, what the hell just happened to him? Is this supposed to be his balance breaker? Seal. Negative. It has appeared the individual Cao Cao devour a purple orb that radiates power and it seems that he has fused with true Longinus and become into a god slayer. Rimuru. God Slayer. He has become more and more troublesome and I need to put an end on him for good. Mirror World. Isis. It seems he finally used the orb, and perfect timing. Now it's time for phase 2, let's see if Rimuru is strong enough to defeat the destroyer in her true form. Back in Kyoto. Milam. Oh Rimuru. I turned to look at Milam, seeing her body started to shake, making me worried of what was wrong with her. Rimuru. Milam, what's wrong? Milam. I don't feel so good. Rimuru. What? Milam. I feel like I'm about to lose control of myself. Please help me be bestie, I don't want to hurt no one. Milam was shedding tears, begging for my help. An explosion happened as Milam was covering in that explosion. After the explosion dies down, Milam's appearance has changed and she was in her true form, her destroyer form, but it was far different from what I remember it looks like. First Cao acquire a new power and now Milam suddenly transform into her destroyer form, but not the usual form I know of. Things have gotten intense that there are two powerful individuals that I need to kill and save. First priority is to kill Cao, removing that spear from his body and save Milam from whoever caused her to become like this. And when I find out who's responsible for turning Milam against me, they are going to die. Everyone was looking at the two individuals who were looking at them from above. Cao somehow gained power by swallowing a mysterious orb and he is covered in a white armor almost like Issei Balance Breaker but without the crimson red armor. After Cao's sudden transformation, Milam also transformed into her destroyer form against her will and she has lost all sense of herself, meaning she's being controlled by someone, and I already figured out who, thanks to Seal for looking through Milam's past memories. I am determined to save Milam, but before that I need to get rid of Cao and make sure he stays dead permanently, mind and soul. Rin. Boss, can we assist you taking these two on? It's a perfect advantage since there's two of them and a lot of us. My subordinates that are with me all agree with Rin. Rimuru. As much that I appreciate your assistance, but I can't put all of you at risk. Plus you have a family now, Rin. Kuroka and Karina are your top priority and you don't want them to worry about you, so I will handle this myself, is that understood? He gave a nod and Issei was acting like an idiot by throwing himself to death. Issei. Well, if those guys are not gonna deal with those two, I guess I'll be the one to handle them with my new awesome strength. Issei had a confident look, and he was about to jump into action, but I grabbed his shoulder before he could do anything stupid. Rimuru. Issei, let me be honest with you, you'll be dead if you fight one of them. Issei. Huh, what makes you say that? Rimuru. Cao is in a whole different level now and you won't stand a chance against him this time with the new strength he has now. And that girl right there, she's my niece, and she can easily kill you without a second thought. Issei was about to say something but Didrag spoke from the boosted gear. Didrag. Partner, I think it's best you listen to him. These two are a lot stronger than you, even with your new acquired strength you won't stand a chance against them. So it's best you sit this one out and let Rimuru handle them. Taking Didrag advice, Issei had no choice but agree. Tiamat walked up close to me, seeing she had a worry look in her eyes that she was concerned for me. Tiamat. Are you sure you wanna handle the both of them by yourself without assistance, without me? Rimuru. Yes, I will deal with them by myself and I don't wanna put the others at risk, including you, my love. I'll be fine, so you do not have to worry, just please look after the kids until all this is over, okay? Tiamat. Fine, but you better come back alive or else I won't forgive you. Rimuru. I will come back and that is a promise I won't break. I grab her chin and pull her to a kiss. As soon as our lips pull away, her cheeks were bright red. I turned to walk to confront both Cao and Milam. Rimuru. Already Cao, this ends here and now. Cao was floating in the air and I can see his eyes close through his helmet. When he heard my voice he opened his eyes and spoke like if he was some divine god. Cao, you are only avoiding the inevitable. With my new acquired power I will wipe out the entire supernatural being and humanity will be at peace without their existence. Humans will know about my deeds, they will be seeing me as a hero and their new god. Rimuru. That is never going to happen, I will stop you no matter what. Cao, don't be a fool. You're going to die in utter despair by my spear. Rimuru. You're the one who's going to die, Cao. Anyone who poses as a threat to me and my family, whether they're human, Chaos Brigade or any other gods, is my enemy. Rimuru. That means you, Cao. I turned my directions to Milam, staring at her eyes that had no emotion in them. Rimuru. Don't worry Milam, I will save you, and once I do, that witch will soon regret big time. When I'll pay her a little visit and get rid of her for once and for all. There should be a GIF or video here. Update the app now to see it. Snapping my fingers, I put on a dimensional barrier around the place and keeping everyone safe. I changed my outfit, replacing my kimono to my true dragon outfit, and I was now ready to battle Cao Cao and Milim. Rimuru, let's get this over with. Hurry up and make your move already. Cao Cao, so you changed your look. It won't make a difference. What matters now, it's for me to send you to your death. Feast your eyes of the power of humanity, spears of judgment. Thinking he had gotten Rimuru, but boy, he was wrong. Rimuru, nice try, but you miss. Now it's my turn. Look up to see Rimuru was now above him as Cao Cao was receiving barrage of punches. His armor was getting damage from every hit he received. I immediately stopped the barrage of punches and avoided from almost getting beheaded by Milim, who had her mythical grade sword in hand. She kept on swinging it around while I keep on dodging and even grab her sword and punch her, send her flying back away from me. She glared at me, and clutch her fist, as she fire her attack that I immediately recognize as one of her most powerful attacks. Milim, Drago Nova. Seen the Drago Nova was heading straight towards me, I raise up my hand and beginning to absorb it. Rimuru, swallow it up, Azathoth. The moment the Drago Nova was absorbed, Cao Cao dashed towards me with his spear on his hand, ready to stab me from behind. Cao Cao, ha ha ha. Justice will be served for the hero faction. This is finally your end, Dragon God, and now die. He raises his spear, as red lightning crackle around it, and he was about to deliver the final blow, only for his spear to be blocked from a holy sword I used to fought against Rizvam, and I used it just in time to block the spear. Cao Cao, what the? Rimuru, surprise. I delivered a right hook, sending Cao Cao flying backwards, and I appear in front of him and punch him again, sending him crashing towards Milim. Irina, do you guys feel that? That sword Rimuru has, it feels so familiar. Xenovia, I feel it too. It's like an Excalibur and it's radiate more holy energy than my Durandal. But where did he get that sword from? Tiamat, he made that himself. All eyes were on Tiamat, who was only focusing on her husband's battle, having her arms crossed. Asia, is that really true? He actually made that sword himself, Miss Tiamat. Tiamat, yes child. He made that sword around the time I was pregnant with my daughters. I had asked him why he made it, and he told me in case a dangerous threat like Rizvam tried to threaten us, and he also made sure no one else will use the sword besides him. If anyone with a slight of evil touches it, they will receive a slowly painful death that will make them wish they regret to walk the path of evil, and their soul will forever be erased from existence. Hearing all of this, everyone, the Grimoire Peerage and Irina, all had the same thought, as to not mess with Rimuru, especially when he has that sword. As Cao Cao and Milim pulled their self together, and they sense a strong pressure of power as they look at Rimuru as he fired a wave of power. At instinct, Milim fired her Drago Nova at Rimuru, own version of the Drago Nova. Rimuru Milim, Drago Void Nova. Drago Nova. As the two novas collided with each other, it caused a large explosion that made everyone covered their eyes. As everyone looked to see again, there was a bunch of smoke and they couldn't see Rimuru everywhere until they heard his voice that echo everywhere. Rimuru, Balance Breaker. The mention of Balance Breaker brought a shock to everyone as the smoke faded, a new figure arise. Everyone all looked to see the figure in armor who stood in Rimuru's place as he radiates with power. Rimuru, Space-Time Dragon Balance Breaker. Falfa, no way, it's Papa. He looks so cool. Shalsha, he looks awesome in that armor. Everyone were all still in shock and amaze. Tiamat couldn't help but blush so hard how amazing Rimuru is in that armor, and his aura made her so hot that she wanted to ravage him but kept herself under control. Cao Cao looked at Rimuru in his new armor with disbelief. Cao Cao, impossible, this should not be possible. How can you have a sacred gear where you are not even a human? Rimuru, that's because I can do anything. I can do the impossible possible. I am the dragon who completely controlled over space and time. I hold many titles. You may know my main one is the Void Dragon God, but I also have another title called the Chaos Creator, but now in this form I am known as the Void Dragon Emperor God. Cao Cao, no, that's not possible, there's no such thing. Rimuru, there is now. It's time to finish you off, and once I do, I'll be taking that spear away from you. You no longer have the right to own it. Cao Cao, like hell you're gonna do with that. I'm not letting you taking this spear away from me. And it doesn't matter how many times you transform, I will still and try to kill you. Cao Cao dashed in incredible speed along with Milim following behind, only for them both to be stopped by Rimuru to stop them. Rimuru. Space-time control. Cao Cao was struggling to move, his entire body was frozen in time except for his head. He looks up as Rimuru still has the holy sword in his hands and swing it towards to slash directly at Cao Cao. Rimuru. Space-time transcended slash. Cao Cao's top and lower body were sliced in half as he was in pain, and he just saw his lower half has been disintegrated to dust. He was totally in fear, he still can't move but he can feel pain. Rimuru slowly moving closely to him as Cao Cao was now afraid of Rimuru and wonders what will he do to him next. Rimuru. So you survive my attack. Impressive, but you won't survive for long. Your fate has already been decided, but first. Looking at the spear, he removed it from Cao Cao's hands and even cutting the link between him and the spear. Rimuru. You don't deserve this. God really made a bad choice choosing you as the spear's wielder, but it will never be in the hands of humans anymore. I'll be keeping the true Longinus and it will forever be locked up and never to be seen ever again. Cao Cao weakly try reaching for the spear. Cao Cao. Give it back, it's mine. Don't take it away from me. I just ignore him and put the true Longinus in my infinite space. Now I turn my attention to Cao Cao, it was finally time to bring the big guy in to finish him off. Rimuru. Your time is finally up, Cao Cao. Today is the day you finally meet your end, but I am not the one who will be finishing you off, but someone else will. Cao Cao was still in fear but wondering who is Rimuru bringing here, but just hoping it isn't so one who is much worse than him. Raising his hand up, a crack appears from the sky and opens a large portal. Cao Cao. What are you doing? Rimuru. Bringing a special guest, and you may have seen him before. The moment we first met I put a curse on you that will decide your fate, and the time has come. Everyone all noticed something was coming out the portal, and what came out made Cao Cao's face turn pale and a look of horror. Azazel teleport himself here and checking if everyone was okay. Azazel. Hey guys, sorry I'm late, and what did I miss while you guys we what in the name of Great Red? Issei. What the hell is that thing, it's so huge. What the hell did Rimuru just brought in this world? Azazel. I can't believe it, he actually summoned that guy. Only a few had ever seen him in person, even Lucifer himself was one of those people. Rosweiss. Oh my Odin, that's one of the outer gods, the ruler of the outer gods, who is known to be the symbol of primordial chaos. The blind idiot god, the demon sultan, and the nuclear chaos, Azathoth. Rimuru. Look who's here, Cao Cao, your worst nightmare has finally came to see you. Cao Cao. What? That's not possible. No one's been able to summon him. Rimuru. Well, I have. Consider this as an honor, meeting his presence and being his sacrifice, in other words you are his dinner. Now Azathoth, devour him whole, body and soul, leave nothing of him behind, and enjoy your dinner. Azathoth began opening his mouth as Cao Cao screams and being sucked in. As he was getting closer to Azathoth's mouth, Cao Cao can hear the soul of Azathoth pass victims. Soul 1, Kazaream Sama. Soul 2, Father. Soul 3, curse you Eri, the little girl. Rimuru. Who the hell was that last one? Probably isn't someone very important. Cao Cao. Ah. Damn you. Curse you Void Dragon Emperor God. Those were Cao Cao's final words as he was devoured by the ruler of outer gods himself. Looking down and seeing everyone were still shocked, and some of them seem afraid seeing Azathoth, that's where I decided to send him back to the void. Rimuru. Thanks for taking care of that good-for-nothing racist. Well, I better send you back home, big guy, before Shub Niggurath find out that you are gone. I open up a portal for him as he went straight towards it. The moment he returns back to his realm, the portal closes, and it was now time for me to focusing on helping Milim. As I flew close to her still frozen body, I put my hand on her forehead. Seal begin the process by removing the curse that was placed on Milim as she started to revert back to normal form. I unfroze her and immediately caught her body, and I changed back in my base form. As I slowly descended down, I removed the dimensional barrier. Milim began to wake up. As soon as she saw me, she began shedding tears and immediately hugging me that I almost lost my balance. Milim. Rimuru. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to trying to kill you. I couldn't control myself, my body just move on its own. Please forgive me, don't hate me. Rimuru. Calm down Milam, I don't hate you and I do forgive you. This was not your fault, you were only being used by someone and they are the one at fault. So cheer up now, you're finally free and we can do a lot of fun stuff together as besties. Milam, we're still besties. Rimuru, yeah we still are. We're besties forever. Milam couldn't help but smile and just hug Rimuru tightly as Rimuru also returned the hug. Their happy moments was interrupted as Veldora made his appearance standing next to the two of them and Ramirez was sitting on his shoulder. Veldora, Rimuru were here. We sensed there was a fight going on and we came here to help. Ramirez, and I also tag along with Master as well. So you do not have to panic because Master and especially me the great and powerful and awesome Ramirez come to assist you. Milam, huh, Veldora, what are you doing here uncle? And hold on, that little shorty Ramirez is here too. Veldora, oh Milam, it's good to see you again. I knew that energy I sense from earlier was you. Ramirez, wait Milam, oh hey, long time no say, hey wait a minute, who are you calling a shorty? Milam, you are coarse. You still are small as always, you have to change a bit. Ramirez, why you, take this. Ramirez tried to let a punch on Milam but she missed and Milam grabbed her wings as Ramirez was struggling. Ramirez, let me go and let me hit you. Milam, not a chance, you are in my mercy now. Wahahaha. Rimuru, Milam let go of her and Ramirez, don't start a fight with Milam. Milam, ah do I have to? Rimuru, do it and I will give you a jar honey. Immediately when she heard the word honey she let go of Ramirez. Veldora, so wait, we actually have already missed the fight. Rimuru, yeah pretty much. You probably much miss out all the action that was going on. Veldora, oh man, if only we could have gotten here earlier and I have gotten some action. Ramirez, well if you weren't just focusing reading manga all day we would have gotten here earlier Master. Veldora, yeah but look at the bright side, at least the four of us have reunited together. Kuahahaha. At last the four besties are back together again. We will rule this world together, people will know our names and who we are as the four besties. Veldora grabbed Rimuru and Milam doing his usual laugh as Ramirez flying around them and laughing with Veldora. Rimuru was feeling embarrassed but he couldn't help but chuckle and Milam was just overjoyed, happy to be with her three friends and enjoying this new world with them. Some part in the forest. The alternate version of Ranga, the Gwar wolf ran in the forest with injuries from the fight he had earlier and he luckily got away before things could have been worse for him. He swore to have his vengeance and get stronger the next time he sees his enemies again, especially his alternate self. Ah you poor doggy, you seem hurt. Do you want me to make you feel better? The Gwar wolf stopped his tracks and turned to look to a woman that has long pink hair that reaches past her shoulders, featuring a pair of bunny ears. She is scantily clad, wearing only a very small pink transparent jacket that only covers her shoulders, featuring eye-like pauldrons and a collar bound by a heart-shaped emblem with wings and a pink dress. She wears an equally revealing blouse of the same color and density and wears a pair of pink shoes with a pair of eyes. The bangs of her hair that frame her face form into a pair of hands that cover her otherwise fully exposed chest. Gwar wolf. You. What are you doing here, Malona? Malona. Why to kill you, of course silly. I have been ordered by Isis to do so since you fail your mission a second time. So I'm sorry to say this but I have to put you down little doggy.